that is focused on pastors, evangelists, and missionaries and their wives in a time of financial crisis. We operate under the auspices of Grace Baptist Church of Camden, Tennessee, with offices located in McKenzie, Tennessee. The ministry was founded by Brother Fred Morris and his wife, Miss Jeannie, many years ago. Wall of Grace responds to needs quickly and efficiently in many areas by providing automobiles, settling hospital bills, and also giving financial counseling and coaching to those who have spent beyond their means. Qualified people are available to offer counsel based on the Dave Ramsey approach. Through the years, Wall of Grace has provided monthly support to 18 to 22 widows of pastors at the level of $300 per month. This ministry steps in to help them not to have to choose between medicine and meals. One of the distinguishing features of this ministry is that every dollar given is used to help someone in need. All who work in this ministry are volunteers. None draws a salary. We have an expansive ministry board of 36 men who are the eyes and ears for the ministry. The executive board consists of 5 directors and our chairman, Brother Fred Moore. We investigate every situation and make investments accordingly, knowing that we are accountable to those who give and above all to our God. We would invite you to visit our website, www.wallofgrace.com, and explore the ministry of Wall of Grace Ministries and invest as our Lord leads.
Presently, we are supporting 19 widows at $300 a month. That will change in December. We will be going to $350 a month because the Lord has graciously supplied for us to be able to do that. This helps them sometimes to buy medicine that normally they could not afford, or groceries they could not afford. We help elderly pastors as well. We do different things. It's such a wide variety of ministry. It focuses basically on the men of God and their widows or their wives, whatever case it may be that we're working with. Last month we gave, 1 car away, and we gave a van to a church planter in the United States. We don't go into details many times of where we put all this stuff, because that's kind of private, but we are open, and God has blessed us tremendously in this ministry. So I want to give away right quick, if you may have a question that you'd like to ask me about the ministry, because if I go into explaining it, I may miss what you want to know. And so if you have a question, just quickly raise your hand, and I'll acknowledge that and try to answer your question. Anyone? Wow, Brother Don done good with that video. That's awesome. And I know that at Carter Creek, you know more about Wall of Grace than many of the places that we go, because of Brother John Day being on the board with us as directors, and I appreciate him, and he's been a blessing to me since I've got to know him. But I do appreciate your support and all that you've done toward Wall of Grace and continue to do toward Wall of Grace. And it's an ever-revolving ministry, because as finances are changing, as the economy is changing, we have to change everything within the ministry as well. And so right now we're basically working on a 6-month basis. We're going to set our people that we support and our money we support for 6 months, and then review that in 6 months to see what we need to do, because I don't know what the economy is going to do. Now, in between the ones that we support, there's also families of churches where it's like pastors that have financial needs through sickness or car repair, or just numerous different ways that this hits, that we help them with a one-time account. Sometimes it's $500, sometimes it's a little bit more. We help sometimes with funeral expenses, because a lot of times pastors are not taken care of like they need to be taken care of. And so we're doing our best to try to help in that area. It's a very unique ministry. I thank God to be able to be a part of this ministry, to be able to know Brother Fred, Miss Jeannie. Brother Fred's been a close friend of mine for many, many years. And I thank the Lord to be able to work in this ministry. And so I appreciate y'all allowing us to share with you. I appreciate all that you do in the ministry. Thank you, Brother John.